Hey guys, it's Christina Creep.
I'm Sarah Stein, and we've got more women
in horror for Women in Horror Month, because it's still February.
It is.
It is. So, this might be, is this our last installment?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe, maybe not.
We'll see. But yes.
Oh, goodness. So we were trying to come up with a theme, I guess, since we've already done moms, we've done bad girls.
We've done directors.
We've done directors. This one, there's a ton of movies, some mainstream, some not so much, some you might not have heard of, some that are old. Like, there's a real fucking hodgepodge of shit.
I think,
yeah.
like, the one thing that we kind of, like you stated too, like, it's all bitches that don't stop, or I hate saying bitches.
I know.
We're ruining, I mean, that's what we say, we're bitches, right? But, like, each other's bitches,
Boss
you're my
ass
bitch. But, in that sense, not in the derogatory sense, girls that just don't quit.
They don't quit. She got a freak flag, she keeps fucking waving it. Someone came after her ass, she's gonna get their ass right back.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All sorts of weird shit in these.
That seemed to be the standard of the movies that were picked. Yeah,
that's right.
Sure.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I feel like I need to break into song.
Starship.
But I won't.
That's okay.
Oh, you guys, next time.
Oh, goodness. So, I think we should just start with this. Just
the major franchises? Yes.
Major. Oh, my goodness. So, you know who we're talking about. We're talking about Sidney Prescott and Gale Weathers.
Yes, Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox. That's what I kept saying it that way. It works. Neither of them fucking quit.
They don't.
Well, no, okay, but Sidney sometimes a little bit whiny, sometimes a little bit scared, but she did
seclude herself.
She made it.
She did seclude herself, you know, try to, like, escape it, but I don't blame her. Drama. Shit.
No kidding. Gail Weathers, on the other hand, was kind of like, let me get all up in this.
I need another book. I'm gonna write something else.
They didn't quit.
They didn't. Didn't fucking stop. Alright. Like, we're not gonna mention
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Laurie Strode. Sorry.
So, how excited are you for the new Halloween with all these teasers? Like,
oh, it's just evil. And then Jamie Lee Curtis keeps posting shit, and I'm like, why am I following your Instagram? Give me more.
I know.
It's good.
That right there should say, does not quit. She's dead. No, she's not. No, she's not.
I'm sorry, we're rewriting
back.
this. Yes, that's wonderful.
As they should for, like, pretty much the queen of Scream Queens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's definitely got a name for herself.
For sure.
And she was in Scream Queens.
I know! Everyone bitched about that. I did not finish the last series, I have to admit.
I don't think I did either.
Because it got, like, the one with John Stamos, it got a little bit too... was that the second of them, too? Was that, or the third?
John Stamos.
He was in the last one. I want to say there was only two. This is how bad it is. The first one I loved. I watched it. I was addicted. And then when he came in and that whole story started going to... That had to be the second season. I feel like it was only 2 seasons. Am I nuts? Am I nuts?
You're nuts.
Or is it that we've been...
I don't know. I don't feel like I'd remember that sober anyway, because I didn't watch it.
Oh, well, the first season was
I just watched
amazing.
the first season.
Yeah, I don't think... It must have been 2 seasons then. We'll
I won't lie. Like, Billy Lord and a Joe Bro, I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Emma Roberts is cool. Jamie Lee Curtis is bitching. But I was like, hey, Billy Lord, how you doing?
Yeah, Billy Lord to me was like the best of it. And the weirdest thing is I did not know that was Carrie Fisher's daughter when I started watching it. And then I was like, oh, I love you more. I love you more. I didn't know.
You didn't?
I did not know.
It's okay. Did you ever read any of Carrie Fisher's books?
I have one. I can't remember the name of it now. I have the one.
Wishful Drinking?
No, not that one. I got it at a secondhand store many years ago.
Probably the second
Could have been.
Wishful Drinking was the first.
That definitely was not what
I remember reading that in a day, and I was like, obsessed. And that's the one that she did, like, the one-woman show where she toured around with it. Sort of like how John Waters does This Filthy World.
Well, see, when I got the other book, I never actually read it. I know, I'm a bad person. No, I bought it because I was like, yes, I want to read this, and then it ended up on my bookshelf because I have kids, and
You have kids?
And there's so many people that are like, well, I have kids and I make time for reading. It's like, well, your husband doesn't work the graveyard shift and you're not alone all night with him waking up.
There's poop in my butt.
That did happen earlier today, and it would not go back in. It was a moment. Let's move on. It was a moment.
Good God. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
I love this movie. Alright, so Excision. You've got a crazy girl. She's an outcast. She wants to be a surgeon. And you know what? Everyone makes fun of her. Doesn't fucking stop her. Mom doesn't like what she's doing. Doesn't stop her. John Waters is her priest/therapist. Yeah, no fucks given. Not stopping her. Yeah, this is definitely one of those weird freak flag ones. One thing that I really like, so you remember how they did the 90210 reboot?
Mm-hmm.
So she's one of the pretty mean girls in it.
Oh.
And let me tell you, they make her look like shit.
So this is one I have not seen. I know. I'm not winning this time in the beginning.
Her mom's Tracy Lords. Crazy Tracy.
Oh my goodness.
And John Waters is in it. You gotta watch it.
I do have to watch it. I've watched this one.
Oh, this is wonderful. Death Proof.
What is... Okay, Rose McGowan.
I know.
God.
Zoe
As if
Bell.
we couldn't love her more.
Zoe Bell.
That's the good stuff.
Bell.
And these are some bad bitches in horror. I mean, we're not on the bad bitches, but you know what I'm saying? Like, these are women that don't quit, but these are just,
God damn it. And I love Kurt Russell. Oh my goodness.
I love
Kurt Russell.
I'll pull this. I love this one so much. Yeah! May. Oh my goodness, May. How can we not go here?
Another freak flag.
Another freak flag. Oh my goodness. So, everything about this... First of all, she's the lead. I mean, a lot of them, they're leads, but she's the lead. And she's such a goddamn weirdo, and she plays it so fucking well. Like, you're watching her, and you're feeling awkward for this girl. And then her guy that she's after the entire time is...
Elton.
From
Clueless.
It's Elton. We've done this before in videos. I can feel it as I'm saying it. But, oh, God. This is such a great movie. She'll make her perfect partner.
And Anna Faris is in it.
I know. It's an Angela Davis.
I love it. This one we've talked about before. I think when we did, like, the 90s movies.
Yes, and this is so good. This is, like, definitely it was one of our underrateds.
Yes.
It is, or under the radar, or whatever you want to call it.
It's perfect. I love this movie.
It's such a great movie. Bitch keeps trucking through that.
She does.
She is falling to damn pieces.
She's getting her ass kicked in the subway by unnatural forces. She got church people after her ass. She's getting holes in her body. Ain't no reason for it. I mean, there
and
is.
She keeps on going. Oh yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Oh my god. Oh,
I went crazy and I wrote all this crazy shit in Aramaic on the wall. I don't even know what Aramaic is. That's cool. Just paint it.
Just keep going, girl. It's fine. And Spirit. How can we not? What did you say earlier was so funny? Like, I'm gonna get that flower. I'm gonna keep going.
That's right. I'm gonna turn that flower. I'm gonna go through that door. What's that? I'm gonna listen to footsteps.
Let's get to that witch. Oh my god, this movie. This is a masterpiece. Like, I know they were talking about like redoing it. Is there any more word on that? Like,
I mean, I haven't heard anything that stopped it. I know it has its own IMDb page. I know the person that's supposed to take the lead role is going to be Melanie Griffith's daughter. What's her tits from the 50 Shades of Grey movies?
I don't watch those.
Is that horrible that I don't remember the actress's real name? I'm like, oh yeah, Melanie Griffith's daughter.
No, it's actually, because I told her earlier, I'm like, I am so bad with names. Like, names is not my thing, but usually you are the name
In my head, her mother overshadows her.
Probably does.
Because she's in a John Waters movie.
Oh my god, you're rude. But like, Cecily Mented. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. God, we should do a John Waters.
We don't have time for that.
For another time. Anyway, we'll get back to that idea. But yes. Now I'm like John Waters. But this movie, We're just gonna do
eat
that.
full.
Just I can't even. I'm done.
I feel like I have to put these together.
You do.
I spit on your grave. Oh. Not
This
to mention,
movie.
there are 3 of these. It came with, like, the reboot, and then it had 2 more to follow. I fucking love these movies. I fucking love Camille Keaton.
I do too.
I don't know if you knew this, but
What low?
in this film, they have a couple nods to the original. So when she goes to the gas station in the beginning of the movie and she runs into, like, the asshole locals on the way to the house, when she pumps gas, the price that comes up for gas is the year the original came out.
Did not catch that. I'm like, no.
I don't know why I know these things. I just do.
Because you know everything. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Number one, you pay a lot of attention. You read a lot, and you're good at retaining information.
I retain information.
It's true. It is true, though.
Not Melanie Griffith's daughter, though.
Not her. She's not worth it. If Sarah didn't remember it, it's not worth it. That's how I'm going to see it that way, because you remember everything. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how to sound smart next to you. When it comes to, like, remembering names and, like, the movies and things. Like I cannot. I just know I love it, or I don't.
Hey, remember when I told you?
I love...
So this is one of those movies that the moment I saw it, I became obsessed. And we were at Soundstage? Soundgarden.
Soundgarden. Was it when we made our tattoo appointment? Yeah, we made our tattoo appointment together we have matchings of these. Only mine's not there. It's like on my leg.
Oh, mercy. We were running through Soundgarden.
Yes.
And we were looking at different movies, like, oh, have you seen this? I've seen this. So I told her, I was like, you have to watch this.
I bought it. I just bought it. I trusted her right away. I was like, I'm going to buy it. It was...
And I know how you get with, like, tight spaces. Like, scenes where, like, people are in
I told her, I went home,
stuck.
And when I did watch it, I watched it... I love when I say I watch it sober. Like, I drink all the fucking time. But, when you sit down, have a movie and have a couple beers, I don't really do
You have a movie night.
Yeah. But, like, I watched it by myself, sober with some water, and I was like, no, wait, Lydia was watching with me, because Lydia wouldn't sleep that night.
Oh,
Lydia was laughing her ass off as, like, bones were crunching and things were happening, and, like, when they were going with that tight space, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die, I can't watch this. And Lydia was, like, giggling. She was only 2 at the time, so, I mean, in all fairness, like, she was like, oh, this is great, this is entertaining.
She's right.
This movie fucks me up. It's kind of like The Exorcist for people, like, that movie, I don't, like, I want to watch it again, but I'm like, no, because it makes me so fucking uncomfortable to watch.
I love this movie. James loves this movie.
It's worth it.
We were scrolling through something, and keep in mind, I mean, like, obviously, I fucking own it. She owns it, whatever. But we're scrolling through something on, like, Prime or HBO Go, something like that, and he's like, oh, House Above, So Below, and I'm like, we own it. And he's like, yeah, but it's so good.
It's worth watching. I mean, again, like, I want to watch it again because I like that. It's so weird with, like, I think horror fans, like, you want to feel uncomfortable. Like, you want to feel bad. And that movie 100% gets me in that place. Like, that bad place to the point where I'm like, it's like, I want to watch it, but, like, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Or the next day. Or maybe next month. Maybe Easter. Easter's a good day.
Maybe
We'll do
Chris
Easter.
will watch it.
Chris is not yet.
You're not going to do it on Easter. April Fool's Day. You ready?
I'm ready.
Have you seen this one?
Yes. This one's amazing.
Final Girl.
You told me.
Abigail Breslin.
I think I watched it on Netflix or some.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Yeah, you like grabbed so straight, like no, you didn't. Yeah, it was Netflix. Holy crap! If this bitch did not show them up, little did they know how trained she was. Because they were set up.
With sexy Wes Bentley.
Got goosebumps.
I love him.
Vulture bumps.
Everything.
Holy monster.
Everything.
It's good. It's good.
It's so good. Oh, speaking of which, just because Abigail Breslin, so you know how I was sending you gifs from the Cat in the Hat movie?
Yes.
So did I send you the little clip from the video, the movie?
Yeah.
So the little boy that's in there with Dakota Fanning? That's her little brother. Or older brother. It's her brother. It's a Breslin.
Dude, this is a Sarah... She just... your knowledge of these, like, it goes on and on. But no, this movie's fucking amazing, and especially for Women in Horror Month, this is definitely one where it's a lead woman and she fucking kills it. I mean, a lot of them do, but like, she does.
She does. Ain't no stopping her.
Definitely not.
Ready?
I'm ready. What'd you pick?
Martyrs.
So we talked about this because, okay, you know on Instagram how there's the Women in Horror Month, which I'm terribly behind. No one tell me I already know. I fucking suck at this. I haven't been posting much at all. I wanted to pick this for one of mine, and then I kind of second-guessed myself. I told you earlier, because I was like, I love this movie, but it's true. It's one movie that it's so fucked up. For me, at least, it's one you can only watch once. Like, you can, like, it's...
I've watched it multiple times. This was a Christmas present. I had, like, on my Amazon list a whole bunch of, movies that are banned in other countries, and this is one of them. I don't know if it's still banned in other countries, but it came up on a list when I was looking stuff up. I had this, I had Sallow, I had a Serbian film, there was something else. Cannibal Holocaust, like a whole bunch of different films like that. And without looking into the movies, my husband bought me a bunch of these for Christmas one year.
So, like, Cannibal Holocaust, remember I got that, like, tower?
Yep.
I can watch that. It doesn't. I mean, it's not. It's unsettling for sure. That unsettles me more than that. Or like even I own a Serbian film. I've never ever watched it, and everyone keeps saying don't, just don't. So
No.
it's sitting on my shelf. I will probably never watch it because I don't think I'll stomach it well. I didn't stomach that well.
Yeah. Imagine how bad you felt with this. Multiply it times 1,000, and you
that
might be
Serbian
close.
film.
You might be close to how bad a Serbian film will make you
That's
feel.
the idea that I got. But yeah, I mean, I think for anyone, watch it once. Watch it once. I think it's worth that.
For sure.
But if it's
I really
like,
enjoyed it, and the way that it ended, I wasn't expecting at all, and I think that's why I like it, because it caught me so off guard, and it's not like, I don't want to say anything without giving something away, but I was like, this is different. This is really different. It wasn't something I was expecting at all, and I mean, it doesn't by any means excuse what was done. At least, I mean, the movie's called fucking Martyrs. You can only guess if you haven't seen it what's been done. It's intense. It's weird because I think I had a, forgive me, 10 years ago or what it was, like a burnt copy first, and I didn't end up with an actual. The first time I watched it, we were all at your house.
Yeah, so you watched it with me.
Yeah, I watched it with you. James and I had just started dating, so he watched it with us, and your brother was there.
Yes, I knew it.
And I think Big Eric was there.
It was the apartment.
It was an apartment.
Right? Yeah, my apartment. No. Haven't watched it since.
And I think that night started out with Hannah Montana DDR.
Most likely it used to. I had no kids back then, by the way.
It's been a minute.
This one, yes. We've definitely talked about this way more than once.
Oh yeah, because we got t-shirts and pins.
T-shirts and pins, and I think even when we were talking about bad bitches, we brought it up without showing it, or we might have shown it, but I believe we brought it up at least.
Up, at least.
There's no way not to bring. That's a bitch that does not stop.
I love it.
Yeah, because I was talking about how, like, during her interview process, like, yeah.
You want something so bad. You're so close to it, and you know you are. And you just don't fucking stop. You don't stop. You would give anything to get it.
And wasn't it like her father was watching the interviews and she was literally like pulling her hair out and screaming for it? Like,
oh, it was
Goosebumps again! That movie is so good. I can watch that over and over and over again. I love that movie.
I'm doing this one last.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
That's okay.
This is my babe! Yvonne De Carlo.
I got you, babe. I couldn't help it. Oh, I don't even remember how I found out about this movie. I just remember, like, on a whim buying it used. And I was like, holy shit. I love this movie. It has a weird, like, twisted place in my heart with, like, the same way, like, Tourist Trap does. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Because I don't believe that by any means, like, this gets a lot of credit. I don't think, like... No. it's not a bad movie, but it's not like, I'm not going to say it's the world's best horror movie,
No.
but it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I love you. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't.
No, I mean, I get it. I definitely get it.
I don't know. Like, it almost reminds me of Pink Flamingos in a way, because you have these, like, this fucked up situation and all this weird shit happening, but, like, you kind of can't help but love the characters.
Yeah.
Like, you get, like, these bonds you form. I don't know.
For me, it was, like, an instant thing, because Yvonne De Carlo being Lily Munster, it was one of those things, like, gotta watch it, gotta have it, gotta, you know, like, I don't actually own it, but it was just...
And it's on Blu-ray now.
I know. That's what we were talking about. I have to get the Blu-ray.
I don't know if, like, they have, like, any extra special features. I didn't look into it to see if they added anything, but I was just like, it's on Blu-ray.
But you know what I really love about it, and I'm totally going to go into something we had talked about earlier?
What?
Like, actresses that did certain things that you didn't realize did other things.
Oh, yeah.
So, with Yvonne De Carlo, like, everyone knows her from The Munsters. She was a huge silver screen star from back in the day. I mean, she did a billion, I mean, not literally, but a billion movies just as herself, usually playing, like, an ethnic character.
Yeah.
Which is strange, because she's not whatsoever. But, you know, back in the day,
She's got dark hair.
yeah, that's where you got placed. But after The Munsters, she got placed in horror stuff all the time, like American Gothic, Tales from the Crypt. Like, she did little cameos here and there, and I love it. I love it. And I love that she did it.
Yeah.
So great.
Absolutely.
Especially when, like, Fred Gwynne was kind of like, I got typecast, you know,
Yeah.
and I don't want to do anything else because fuck this. She was just like, all right, I'll take it, you know.
Have you ever heard James do his Fred Gwynne impression?
No.
It's Pet Sematary, but it's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
Fred Gwynne did do that. So I guess he did take a nugget, a big one, at that.
He was too busy writing kids' books.
It's true.
When I was a kid, The King Who Reigned for 40 years was like my favorite fucking book.
Oh, wait, so what's his impression?
Oh, I don't remember what he says, but he says something about, like, don't go down that road. I don't remember. but James likes to do, like, an impression of it.
Do this one, because I haven't seen this one either. I know. Womp on my
If
heart.
you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I fucking love this movie. This is not the only copy I have of this. This recently came out on Blu-ray, and I had to wait for the pre-order because it fucking sold out. I was freaking out about this so hardcore. I have the novelization of this movie. I have the soundtrack on vinyl.
How do I know anything about
fucking
this?
Love this movie. This is Eyes of Laura Mars. So let me tell you about this movie. Let me tell you about this movie.
I'm learning too.
You have a woman who's a photographer, Laura Mars, and she has the most violent and sexy photos you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're gorgeous. And an officer, or detective, Tommy Lee Jones, comes up to Faye Dunaway, who is Laura Mars, and he's just like, so, the crazy thing about your photos is, these pictures that you're taking are the same as these crime scenes we just fucking found. And she's like, I see these pictures almost like if you're watching a movie in my head. And she's like, and it inspires my art. And then you find out that the visions that she's having are, her eyes become the murderer's eyes as he's committing, but she doesn't know who's doing it because she's seeing the murder as if it's happening through his eyes.
So this sounds really good.
It's a really fucking good movie. I fucking love this movie. My mom had me watch it when I was younger, and it's just one of those films that's like stuck with me. I love this movie.
I gotta watch that.
Much. And by the way, if you like this movie, the Blu-ray is fucking badass. It came with a giant booklet inside of it. Lots of fun little tidbits.
Oh goodness.
Fuck. So, yeah, that was, in my opinion, I saved the best for last. But I might be biased.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen. But I have to watch it now. I mean, we haven't really talked about it before, so.
It's really good.
I have to watch it.
It's really good.
Good.
70s horror.
I know, that's why I was like looking at it and look at the date because it said 2000. I was like, when did this come out? And I'm like, there's no way because I see a very, very young
Tommy
A
Lee.
very young Tommy Lee Jones and Faye
And a very
Dunaway.
young Faye Dunaway.
So I was like, this has to be older because I honestly have never even freaking heard of this. And I fucking stalk your Instagram.
I don't, James told me he was
How
just
do
like,
I-
he was, oh my god.
I miss things.
James told me, I was watching it one day when I was making breakfast. I just got in the Blu-ray and he's like, Is that Tommy Lee Jones? And I'm like, do you not know what I'm watching? He goes, no. And I'm like, get the fuck out. No breakfast for you. Divorce. Done.
No friendship for you. Get off the couch.
Bye. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, oh my gosh, we're nearing our 30-minute mark. Good Lord. So this one was, but we had more movies this time in all fairness.
More movies.
So, yeah, that I guess was our hodgepodge of ladies that don't quit.
They don't fucking
They
quit.
don't quit.
Yep. You turn it into art.
So please, as always, if you like this, give it a
thumbs up.
I gave it to her this time.
Yeah, yeah, you gave it to me.
I gave it to her.
Oh my god. You ended up singing anyway.
Oh, that's true. We'll get back to that.
No, we won't. Please don't. No. Stop.
All right,
God. All right. Do all the duff.
Comment down below.
Hello.
Please, again, give us your ladies that don't quit if we didn't mention them. We might know of it already, but, let's talk about it. We'll do our best to get back to you.
All the fun stuff.
Yes.
That's right. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time,
bye.
Bye.